Just before the Spec 3 update, we had a combination we already had seen before, and once again it brought unpredictable weather and incredibly tough conditions. So in this one, I honestly have no idea how I managed to save this race from becoming an absolute disaster. And I will also show you a small secret you can use in your wet races when the grip simply isn't there. So I guess it's just best that we have a closer look at the race. Whoa! Now we need to find different lines here, I guess. What is... Whoa. I wanted to see, what is the right line? I think this is the line. Whoa. He's sliding like crazy. But I can't overtake there. I really can't overtake there. Wow, this is going to be tough. Let's see like this. Because he's on the slippery part. And you see, I got better acceleration, but I can't do it on the outside. Or maybe I can do it now. No, I can't do it. Wait. Well, I am intentionally going wider. Oh, is the rain going to change? I don't think so. Oh yeah, let's pit now, let's pit. What a... It's one mandatory stop. Okay, do not change, do not refuel. I stopped because when you run at the back of the field, the track usually dries out faster. The cars up in the front have to deal with the worst type of weather, and the ones behind often get slightly better conditions. So just by sitting in the last place for the most of this race, I expected the track to improve a bit for me. Even so, it was still a real challenge to keep this car on the road. And I even have a feeling like I can do a better job in clean air. Oh, maybe I can't. Wow, okay. And just like that, I made a mistake, and I thought it would be, well, my really quick lap, because I had no dirty air and, should I say, maybe slightly better conditions, but it turned into something completely different. I tried experimenting with my lines, but you can see that I'm not following the normal racing line, because that part of the track is very slippery, so you have to switch your lines completely. But in these conditions, that is quite tough. You're just trying to find a little bit more grip, but as you can see, I was really fighting the car. Then the guys in front of me pitted, and I was just left wondering where would they come out. I'm just wondering, how is this going to go? I didn't really lose or get anything. Yeah, that was that one mistake where I lost it. So my potentially good strategy didn't exactly work. I think these are conditions that are not exactly the great for the wets now. No! Ah! Now we see yellows. Ah, that was our leader. And now you can really see how difficult these conditions were. I was just trying to experiment with something, just different lines, I guess. But the grip simply wasn't there, as you're about to see.
Well, I was in the lead, then he was in the lead. Oh! Whoa! I think, what is going on? He's dancing. Ooh, Costa's going wide. Let's go. Whoa. What a race so far.
And my car was a lot better in the straight line. The top speed was absolutely amazing, and that's exactly why I chose the Diablo here. Then I watched the replay of God Max Power, and I just saw that he managed this car to an absolute perfection. It was pretty wild to just have a look at it. Just by looking at his steering inputs, you can clearly see that he's fighting the car, and that's incredible in these conditions. Should I say that it's really, really difficult to do something like that. He was just basically drifting all the time, which I don't think we see that often. Then I gained another place because the driver in front of me pitted, and Consta made a little mistake by braking, I would say, a little bit too late. So he was off the track. Then I just kept on doing what I was doing, and at the same time I really tried to settle into a rhythm, but also explore the limits of these conditions.
And I also gotta catch Luke there. No, like again. Did I really lose much? Well, I lost a lot of time, but what a race. And in the end, I'll finish like in, what, 5th place? I mean, we're not even halfway there, so...
And yeah, we are not even halfway there. But I just wanted to show you that I just wasn't using the racing line I normally would in normal racing conditions. I mean, this is lap 5. The track is still very wet. And just by using this different line, you can find slightly more grip in these conditions. Especially when the bar goes over 2/3. And yeah, these are the conditions where you should use different lines. Anything before that is simply not worth it. Even so, it was really difficult to judge exactly how much space you need for braking.
No, Max! No, keep on going, it's raining. Kudos for waiting, but... Okay, I'm back to 8. No. Oof. Want to say not again. We hit him. Oh, you go. Go, Costas, I hit you.
And in this situation, I tried to be as fair as possible, but it was quite tough to handle the car in these conditions. So none of this was intentional, but I just had to do it. The braking points were difficult to judge, and to be honest with you, I struggled. I really did struggle. I just wanted to manage my own pace and run my own race without any incidents. And after a while, I finally figured out the braking points, but it only took me just about, 5-6 laps. So, since this was my first race of the day, it was just very tough to adjust the car, the conditions, and everything. And at the beginning of lap 7, the rain eased off and the dry line started to appear. The dry line quickly became the fastest part of the track, and using it gave a serious advantage. With the true power of the Diablo, I started making some progress by, sticking to the dry line and really utilizing that top speed. Come
on. Okay. This could potentially be like okay in the end. I'm not saying that the best race that I ever had, but it could be okay. Oh no! It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Let's keep on going. Whoa! I think the wet tires will start to overheat soon. And these are not ideal in these conditions. Intermediates would be better, but overall, I think for the whole race, these tires were a better option. Never mind. See, I can see P5. Let's see how this is going to go. I mean, again, it's 12 seconds to the lead. Damien, I think, did a really, really good job. Man, let's see.
And after all of that, I found myself in 6th place, which is definitely not something that I expected after such an eventful race, so to say. As you can see, the dry line started to become the quickest way around the circuit, and by lap 9, I found myself in battle for P5. And that fight took an unexpected turn.
But I can't go off the line because it's slippery. Oh no, 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 Max. Yeah. Well, I don't think there was any contact on my side.
So I wanted to check the replay from a different angle to make sure that there really wasn't any contact. And it looked like he started accelerating on the curb, lost it on the wet line, and ended up in the gravel. But my race continued, and once again, it took a pretty unexpected turn.
2-second penalty for what? And co-driver is spitting. Wait a second. I could potentially have a podium in this.
And after all of that, Luke picked up a penalty for going over the track limits, which felt pretty harsh considering how small of a cut it was. And I could now just stay on the dry line, avoid any silly mistakes, and just wait for him to serve the penalty and take that P3. So in the end, I finished this very unexpected race on the podium.
Well, to be honest with you guys, my driving was far from perfect in this race. I made too many mistakes. I didn't really know what to do. But in the end, it kind of worked out.